The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change 6th assessment shows that human-driven methane emissions are responsible for nearly 45% of current global net warming. This has prompted policymakers and climate proponents to call for concerted efforts in minimizing emissions by adhering to the implementation pledge policy alongside net zero carbon emission. The call to action comes ahead of the 6th meeting of the United Nations Environment Assembly.
With the Earth warming up at a faster rate, methane gas has been singled out as one of the greenhouse gases with the ability to trap heat in the atmosphere stronger than that of carbon dioxide. On a 100-year timescale, methane has 28 times greater global warming potential than carbon dioxide. With its emission constantly increasing by the day, policymakers and climate proponents are calling for concerted efforts for its reduction.
In the case of methane, not only is the damage not offset by fertilization, the damage is augmented by ozone formation. So the same ozone that kills people kills off many of our crops. It drastically lowers growth of things like rice and soybeans, as well as several other major crops.
And here, focusing on short-lived climate pollutants is a way to curb the warming faster in the near term, and that's why it matters as well.
Reducing its emission by 45% means 0.3 degrees Celsius of the rate at which the Earth is warming up could be avoided by 2040.
Causes deaths via things like cardiovascular disease and respiratory diseases. It also causes lots of morbidity impacts, and these include non-fatal heart attacks. They include loss of IQ points in children.
This comes ahead of the 6th meeting of the United Nations Environment Assembly that will be hosted in United Nations headquarters in Nairobi, with main focus on climate change, biodiversity and pollution. Opito Chemtai for Prime Edition.